What is up, guys? Mega Matt here, back again. I just got back from Portland at the Portland Retro Gaming Expo, and I had a great time. Met a lot of famous YouTubers, saw the city, and the expo itself was a really good time. I'm gonna try and put some pictures at the end of the video if I can. Well, we'll see. But before I get into the pickups I got there, you'll notice directly behind me on my wall is a Mega Man art creation by a local artist named Raven J. He took like these little tiles and painted them and did like a little 8-bit version there. And I thought they had an art show at the beginning of the month, and when I went there, looked around, I saw this, and I had to have it for my game room. So it's pretty awesome that it adds a nice look to the Mega Man collection there, but really cool. As far as Portland, the pickups, I really didn't get much. They had a lot of games I wanted, but the prices were not so great. I mean, a lot of dealers did haggle, but the last day of the con, which was Sunday, is when the deals were rolling in, and we had to leave early because we had an early flight, and Portland from Chicago is a 4-hour flight. So we had to get to the airport. We had to leave by about 11, 12 o'clock Portland time. So really didn't get to cash out on those deals. But what I did get some good stuff. So let's jump right into it. The first thing I got was there was a booth selling reproduction carts of games. And I've wanted this game for a while. I've never really seen it, or I've never really seen it anywhere. I mean, I could find it on eBay if I wanted to, but they had them there and the copies there, so I decided to just pick that up. And that's Mega Man: The Wily Wars for the Sega Genesis. It was actually released on the Sega Mega Drive in Europe, I think, and Australia, I believe. So, but they never ported it to the U.S. But it's basically Mega Man 1, 2, and 3 kind of combined. They took 8 of the Robot Masters and then made their own little game out of it. So it's pretty cool. The next thing I got was another game I've been looking for on my list. I never really find it, and if I do, it's kind of expensive, but it was fairly decent priced. And that's the beat 'em up of River City Ransom. It's kind of like Double Dragon, but the graphics are a little bit like the chibi form, if you know what chibi is, like real kind of cartoony-ish type deal. But that's a fun beat 'em up game, especially 2-player. And then one of the other things I got was for the Game Boy Advance. I've been looking for Zelda games, but I don't want them loose. I'd like to have them complete in box. So I actually found a really nice copy of Zelda 4 Swords, Link to the Past for the Game Boy Advance. And as you can see, it's in a little protective case, which was a nice little touch added to it. But box is in really good shape, and it's complete with the manual and everything. And then one of the last things I didn't actually buy, I actually took this with me. And I had a YouTuber sign this, so it was kind of like a souvenir thing for me. So what I did was I had an extra copy of Mega Man X, and I had a lot of the YouTubers sign it. I didn't get everybody I wanted. I got mostly a lot of people. There's Aaron and Ricky, and Woods up there, right there. NES Complex is across the top, and then Vintage signed on the back. I also got Greg and Mike's signature on the side there. So this is a nice little touch. I'm probably gonna go to Portland next year again, so I'm gonna bring this back and have it signed with more YouTube signatures. One of the other things we did in Portland, which is really cool, is Tyler and Terry of Luigi Freakout 123. We actually got to go back to their house and see their game room, and they have a crazy game room. Let me tell you, to just all the games. They have almost a complete Nintendo collection. They're missing, I think, 2 games now, and they'll have a complete licensed NES collection. So that was really cool to see them and meet them. Really cool guys. But I will try and show those pictures at the end of the video. But moving along, beginning of the month, I did a trade with a guy on Facebook. I had a copy of Captain Commando for the Super Nintendo. It's kind of an expensive game. I played it, didn't care for it. But I traded him, I traded him and he traded me. I got a complete copy of Luigi's Mansion for the GameCube and a copy of Ikaruga for the GameCube, which is a shoot 'em up, really cool shoot 'em up, really hard shoot 'em up game. Both these games are complete, so it's cool to have that. Moving along, I also got, which is not, this isn't an old game, this is a new game. I got the new Super Smash Brothers for the 3DS. It's okay. I've played through it a little bit, and it's, I don't know, it's kind of weird. I like the GameCube version a lot better. Melee, I believe it's called. Yeah, Super Smash Bros. Melee. But this one, I don't know, it's just different. I don't know if it's because it's on a handheld, and I know it's going to be released for the Wii U, but I don't have a Wii U, so I got the 3DS one. But it's different. I don't know. I don't know if I like it or hate it, or it's mediocre, I guess. I don't know. If you guys played this and you have the same feeling as I do, let me know in the comments below. The hat I'm wearing is actually a Zelda hat that was given to me by Jason. His sister worked at GameStop, and I think she got this for free or something, and it was just laying around, and Jason wanted to know if I wanted it, so I just took it. So, nice cool hat, little Twilight Princess hat. Moving along, I got quite a few GameCube games this month. Ones I've been looking for: Gauntlet Dark Legacy, which is a nice game if you haven't played any of the Gauntlet games. It's kind of like an adventure mode game where you go around. It's better to play with 4 people than solo because there's a lot of enemies and everything. I also got Defender for the GameCube. Never played this. Just looked cool. I played the old Defender, and I thought, hey, I'll give it a shot. And it was only it was like $2 or $3. So I've heard really good things about this game, Hunter the Reckoning. Have not played it. I've heard it's a very underrated game where you just go around and you shoot zombies and stuff, kind of like Resident Evil in a way. So I have to give that a shot. A lot of these games I haven't even played because I was in Portland, obviously, and with everything else going on. This game I found really cheap, and it's going up in significant value. And that's Zoid's Battle Legends. It was made by Atari, apparently. This is another game. I have no idea what it's about. I've never played it. I've heard good things about it, but it looks kind of like a Gundam game. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm not sure. But I'll have to give that a shot. And then I also found on PS2 Mortal Kombat Deception, but this is the premium pack, and it comes with the game, and there's the game, Mortal Kombat Deception, and then it comes with a premium pack which includes a let me see here, biolog of all the characters, in-depth history of Mortal Kombat, some bonus stuff. But then the really cool thing, which I don't normally see this in these things, is this card. It comes with a limited edition steel Sub-Zero card. which is really cool. Like you said, I never see these with this collector thing. They're always missing, or they get lost, or somebody steals it from somebody. But that was pretty neat that that came with it. So I decided to jump on that. So that's pretty awesome. Get this back in here. Okay. Moving along, I found one DS game, and this was like only $2, and I thought this was neat to have if I'm traveling, whatever. And this is Konami Classics Series Arcade Hits, and it has a couple games. It has Gradius, Time Pilot Contra, Russian Attack, Circus Charlie Horror Maze, a couple other ones on there. But I just thought I'd pick this up, in case I do some traveling and I take my DS with me, or 3DS, and I want to play some games on the road. Other thing I got was I've been collecting these classic NES series games for the Game Boy Advance, and I found a really nice copy of Donkey Kong for the Game Boy Advance. This is the classic Nintendo version, with all the stages and all the different levels and everything. Basically, this is again for probably traveling if I go anywhere, go on a long trip, whatever. Then moving along, a coworker of mine, who's also a buddy, decided to sell his whole game collection. Apparently he needs the money, and he invited me to come over before he puts anything on sale to see if I wanted anything. So I went over there. He's got a good selection of games. However, his asking price for some of these games are just too high. He's basically going off eBay prices, and I don't really do eBay prices, but I felt kind of bad for him, so I did buy a couple games from him. I paid a little more than I probably should have, but one of the first ones is Super Nintendo Super Mario All-Star Super Mario World Combo Pack. This was only released, I believe, with the Super Nintendo system, so there's like no box or manual for it. There might be a manual for it, but I'm not sure. But it's kind of a rare, obscure game to come across, and it's kind of pricey too. So, other thing I got was Mortal Kombat 4 for the N64. This, I believe, was the original Mortal Kombat 4 when it came out. It came out on the 64 first. I might be wrong, but I believe that's what it is. So, it's not really too great of a game, but I don't have it yet, so I thought I'd just pick it up from him. And then he also had a manual of Zelda Ages. I do have this game. I also have the other one that goes with it, Origins. I have the game, that, and the manual that goes with that. So I got that. Some other N64 games I got just this last week is Turok 3. This black cart. This is kind of cool. I kind of like the artwork on here. I would say out of all the Turok games, this is probably the best one, in my personal opinion. Just the handling and the gameplay of it is a lot smoother than 1 and 2. Plus the weapons, I think are better as well. Then the other game I got was another Gauntlet game, Gauntlet Legends. This is basically based off of the arcade version of Gauntlet Legends. Like I said, it's a 4-player game. It's better to play with 4 players than single player. You just go around and kill monsters and everything. And then the very last game I got, which I got it yesterday. Me and Jason went up to Madison at another game store we've gone to in the past couple times. The owner's really nice. He posted some games he got on Facebook on Monday, and I saw this game and my eyes just lit up, and I asked him, how much did he want for it, and I couldn't make it up there till yesterday, so I asked him if he could hold it for me, and I figured he's probably not going to hold it for me because this is a really rare game. I've never seen it before. I mean, I didn't even see it when we were in Portland. I mean, that's how rare I believe this game is. And he said he would hold it for me. So I told him that Friday I would swing by and grab it. So me and Jason headed up there. I took some games to trade because it was very pricey game, but definitely worth it. Definitely worth the trip. I'm so happy that I'm gonna check this one off my list. But I have now a copy of Mega Man 7 for the Super Nintendo, and you can see the label is just in really nice shape. Even the back, really nice shape. The pins are a little dirty, but just a little cleaning. But I never thought I would have this game for my collection. Now I have it, and I'm just in awe. And everybody's saying, "No, you need the box." Well, this game is so rare and obscure. I doubt I'll ever find a box for, what I would be willing to pay for a box for that game. But that's it. Yeah, that's it for this month. Next month, November, December coming up, we got the holiday season. It's getting cold outside, which really sucks because I hate snow. But anyway, like I said, I will try and post some pictures from Portland at the end of this. And as always, thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next month. Take care.